back in. So yeah, let's load. Where were we? So our last save, that one, isn't it? Guessing this one because the other ones I got earlier. Yeah, it's this one. Trying to remember where you are. Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to chapter 4. As we're slowly getting nearer to the end of this, hopefully I can get someone, otherwise I will have to try and just give that ending. So yeah, here we go, back onto the story. And I won't remember any voices, so I'm sorry if I don't keep voices. I'm really bad at this as being a noob. Here we go, Headmaster. Everyone, I'm glad to see you guys at the opening ceremony of the new semester. Since you can sit here, that means you were not eliminated in the final exam last semester. Starting from this semester, I'll increase everyone's degree of freedom in learning more elective courses. I'm actually like, did I press recording? Yeah. Okay. Noob. Starting from this semester, I'll increase everyone's degree of freedom in learning. More elective courses and free space will be available to you. After the study during the day, you can go to the city for free activities in the evening. Please pay attention to your own safety, of course. In addition, the most important thing is yearly campus festival, which will be held at the end of the semester. I believe that everyone is looking forward to the grand occasion of campus festival. I hope that everyone can make full preparation for campus festival, and I'm looking forward to seeing you showing extraordinary talents at the occasion. Tip: starting from this semester, the site of free activities in the capital will be open. It's a bit obvious. Okay, so got to get one of these to profanity courses, so like one the painting or the history would be more likely because done most of it. Get more teammates, so it's only 2 of us, so I'm almost got this. Advanced formula, which I should be able to get on quite early on because yay. So yeah, but S level and want 4 members. So yeah, it says here get a favour 20 with thing you can give you advance. So yeah. So it's here, but I saved just before it. Today is the time of free activity in the second semester. Good morning, my dear. Okay, so what is my stats? Study week. Let's get social and charm up. I said most of the tasks are that and getting people, so I'm going to painting. Entering the studio, find the atmosphere inside is depressed as usual. Everyone is studying carefully under the gaze of hidden. After the end of the class, everyone breathes a sign of relief and escapes from the classroom as soon as possible. Aesthetic free. As a careful person, you find the classroom a big mess. Easels and drawing boards are in disorder. Pardon me. Henry frowns and begins to clean up the mess. At this time, you are going to help clean up the mess. Gives you a look and says nothing. Let's go to the library. Oh, I can already go there. That's cool. Miss Sakura, you come just in time. Please follow me. Here is the secret recipe room of the library. Only the teachers and students getting special permission can come in. I've already communicated with the administrator. From now on, you can come here to learn secret recipes at any time. By the way, studying secret recipes here needs to consume 20 basic food materials every time. I'll bring some for you this time, but next time you should prepare it yourself. So, why are you so good to me? Just regard it as my thanks for those pastries you gave me that night. Yeah. So basically your pet can give you extra depending what levels they are, just on profanity. You have studied for hours in a secret recipe and prevented a lot. But advanced recipe learns plus 20, current recipe 20. So Caramel's giving me 20, Basil 20, so I get a boost. What should I do this evening? Here's the biggest club at Flower Street. The guests come here to drink, chat and relieve loneliness, while young girls earn money as a hostess. So you can get back 20 coins, so this is one of the ones that pays you the most. Working here needs not only beauty, but also EQ and high IQ. What provided here is spiritual service rather than selling sex. Of course, occasionally some guests don't behave themselves and get fresh with girls, so you should be prepared physiologically and know how to deal with it. So work part-time. Your job is open wine and accompany guests to drink, chat and sing. Try to phantom guest thoughts and let guests spend money happily. There are generally 3 types of guests who come here. First is to socialise and entertain clients. Second is to relieve stress at work. And third is to relieve loneliness. Facing the first type, you should please his client. Make him feel welcome here is helpful to his business so he would come again. While facing the latter 2, you should be thoughtful, help them relieve pressure and loneliness. Remember, in this club, the girl who earns the most doesn't depend on selling sex, but the brain. Well, so much for the first time. The rest is left to you to gradually comprehend later. Spend the night in the club by accompanying the guests to drink and chat. Gold coins plus 25, blackening plus 3, charm plus 3. I've already done those, haven't I? 100, can I start? Yeah, okay, I can't do it because I haven't got anything he likes. I think I might do. Hey, little wildcat, it's you! No, I haven't got anything, okay. Oh, Miss Sakura, welcome. Give everyone cakes. Just give everyone cakes. Why is the college so noisy today? It's a day for society recruitment. All the societies are working to promote themselves and recruit new members. It seems interesting. Okay, I heard that society leaders are all senior students. Are there any handsome guys among them? Hey girls, the Fruit Society is recruiting new members. Want to learn about us? What's the aim of the Fruit Society? We love all the pastry related to fruits and aim to carry forward fruit pastries. All the pastry related to fruit, from fruit cakes to fruit tarts to fruit puddings and fruit pies, are objects we study. Our leader is rich and has all kinds of fresh and quality fruits transported here by air every week to support society activities. Do you want to visit our activity room? Sounds great. Sakura, will we go and look? Okay. Sakura, what kind of person should a society leader be? He even buys fruits and transports them by his own costs. It should be a daughter of a rich family who loves fruit. Yeah, I think so too. She loves fruit and is rich. Girls, here we are. Come in. This is the activity room of the Fruit Society. Wait a moment, I'll ask the society leader to come. Is this really the activity room of the society? It's too big. Wow, Sakura, look at the almonds. They seem expensive. This is the leader of our society, Hannah Yin. This the girl looks a bit familiar. It's you. Oh, I remember you. Aren't you the wildcat who stamped on somebody in the garden but slipped away the other day? Wildcat? Don't give other strange nicknames as well. Haha, the wildcat gets angry. It's interesting. Yusuke, you've done a good job in recruiting new members. I'm satisfied with her. Thanks. Can you give me more activity funds? What do you mean? We're here just for a visit. We haven't decided whether we'll join in a society or not. Oh, you're here for a visit? Okay. Do you want me to show you around? No, we visited here. BB, let's go. Honey, what should we do? It seems you scared them away. Haha, Wildcat, I believe you'll come back later. I didn't expect the leader of the Fruit Society, such a muscling guy. Onion looks handsome and manly. Sakura, we shouldn't leave. This society leader said he would show us around. It would be great to stay. Come on, don't daydream. Let's go and look at the other societies. Well, okay. Hello, Sakura, BB. You also come to True Society? I've joined this elegant society. Do I have the honour to invite you to visit our society? God, how many times have I said society? Of course, hee hee. It's like uni though, everyone's like, join our society! Posters everywhere. This is the activity room of the Elegant Society. The society is aimed to integrate the elegance culture and the grateful way of life into pastry making. We often launch cultural and art saloons and invite artists and celebrities to join activities. Girls, you want to join the Elegant Society? Then we can play together in the days to come. Okay, so Sakura, what should I do? It's a hard choice for me. One is a cool Hanayan and the other's a prince like William. Who shall I choose? Baby, it's just about choosing a society, but you sound like they both like you. Wake up. Sakura, you're so boring. Can I just dream about it? Anyway, I can be close contact with them if I join the society. How about you? Which one you'll choose? I plan to choose... I'm going to go elegance because I have done the fruit one before. And not a lot really happened for me. I think it depends if you follow his route or not. But yeah, join elegance. You relentlessly abandoned the poor Hana Yi, so I'll join the fruit society. Today's the time of free activity in the second semester. Where do I go in the morning? Okay, so let's just get one of these. What should you do at this time? So when him went by, you carefully asked him something you didn't quite understand. Unexpectedly, he was not impatient, but answered your question one by one. Class is finally over. You learned something more or less. So yeah, today's review class. There's nothing new. After class, you are going to leave, and then suddenly stops you. Are you Sakura? There's an art exchange today. I'll take a few students there. Are you interested in it? I'm interested in it. Okay, I'll go over to the school gate in a moment. You come to the National Gallery of Hinin. How does it make you feel when you see so many paintings drawn by famous artists in history? The charm of classical arts can stand the test of time. Yeah, indeed, the paintings of these masters always bring the inspiration to me. I have a different experience every time I come here. Your talent is good and you have a certain aesthetic basis. You should visit some place full of art atmosphere if you have the chance. It's helpful to improve your pastry making skills. Okay, so last time we went to F Street. I haven't been to End Market before, so let's see what's here. The night screen has hung down, yet people are bustling to and fro in the night market. Fruit, snacks and drinks and all kinds of gadgets were sold here, with stalls and hawkers gathering together. You're dazzling by the scene in front of you. Dazzle me, dazzle me. You set up a stall and set out pastry prepared in advance. Selling pastries in the night market is BB's idea. You are the first to sell pastries in the night market. It's new and strange to people coming and going here. He sold a lot continuously. Your pastries, though not the best, were still popular in the night market. Coins past 10. After school age, you can earn more money by selling pastries in the night market. Oh, okay. Back to the dorm. What else should I do? I haven't got any other recipes because I need to do. So I can go to William. Bribe him a little bit. I don't even know what his favour is actually. 20, so a little bit more and then he'll like, I can get him on our team and be fine. Give everyone cakes. Red, so today we'll learn how to process chocolate. Ready to choose quality dark chocolate for pastries. Such chocolate contains much cocoa butter and has a strong flavour. It can make the pastry you make different. Compound chocolate is cheaper but less tasty than real chocolate. Compound chocolate contains much shortening or nut oil, so it's easier to process than real chocolate, particularly when it's made into different kinds and ornaments. But top bakers don't use compound chocolate, so we shall learn how to process chocolate in traditional ways. Susan explains the ways to melt and shape chocolate and asks the students to practice. When students are concentrating on operation, a huge sound breaks the silence in the classroom. Who is that? Lena, be careful. Bakers can't be careless. Concentrate on your work. You've been absent-minded in the whole class. As upstairs, surprised or ironically, Lena runs out of the classroom. Noticing Lena's not by herself today, you decide to tell Susan and follow her outside. Okay, go and look what happened to her. You better bring her back. It's inappropriate for her to leave the classroom during class. Look anywhere in the campus. Finally find Lena weeping at the corner of the garden. Why are you following me here? Want to make fun of me? Go away. Lena, what's wrong with you? Are you okay? It's none of your business. Go away. You won't understand it even if I tell you about my family. Yes, I really know little about a rich family like yours. I don't mean that. Actually, a rich family isn't as great as it looks. At least, I don't want to stay out of that home at all. Who else would know my loneliness? Surely I know it. Do you think you're even lonelier than an orphan like me? Me? No, don't take it the wrong way. Well, I was just kidding. I feel deeply about the loneliness you've described. When I was a child, I think I might feel happier if I'm not an orphan. You don't have to think so. Everyone would better have no parents. Some parents don't bring you happiness, but destroy the only happiness you have. How can that be? What happened to your family? Ugh. Everyone thinks I'm DM's beloved daughter. Actually, I'm just his illegitimate daughter he doesn't like. My father's former wife, who is the mother of my brother, died when my brother was little. My father has never married ever since then. Later, my father met my mum on an overseas business trip. They fell in love. But my father forgot my mum after returning home. My mum gave birth to me alone and died depressed before long. My mum entrusted someone to send me to my father before my death. Then I became DM's daughter. My father never cared for me. He just cared for his business. Only my brother is nice to me. But now he even wants to take the only person who cares for me away from me. What does that mean? My father always wants my brother to inherit DM business, but my brother doesn't want to, and he's even trying to avoid the pressure from my brother. My father has been patient with him for years, but loses cool recently. I overheard him talking with his secretary at home yesterday. My father plans to send my brother to overseas branch and doesn't allow him to come back in 3 years. How can it be? Is Crystal DM leaving the college soon? If my brother leaves, it will be millions for me to stay at that home. Why should I continue to stay at the college? Lena, cool down. It's not finally settled. My father is stubborn. No one can change his decisions. I think you should talk with your brother first. I believe Mr. DM has his own plans. Mr. DM can't be dictated by others. Things might change. Don't worry. Maybe you're right. I'll look for my brother now. Thanks, Sakura, for what happened today. It's a little bit of bonding. So yeah. It's like game law. When it throws it at your face. Okay. I haven't done this in a while, so I better do this. And I've got. Suddenly a piece of paper fell out from the book you're reading and gently fell on the floor. You pick up this slightly yellow paper and found that it seems to be a page torn from a diary. The handwriting was hasty and careless. You identified carefully and found such content. This is the happiest day I ever had since I became a palace pastry intern. I never thought I could be so close to her. She is totally different from the people around me. She is the happiest person I've ever met. What happened is precisely the first thing from me. Words in the letter part was difficult to identify. The diary stopped there. As you were going to put this paper back into the book, you were surprised to find that there was a little mark in the shape of a 4-leaf clover on the back of the paper. Why is this mark the same as the one appeared on that mysterious notebook given to my sister Terry? This finding made your heart beat violently. The mystery of your origins that had long quantity seemed to open a crack. Get a clue 1 to R. Jones. Keyword, palace. Seeing there's something to do with the palace, then I better ask William. So yeah, studying, boost. So now, if I remember, mango cake is the other dude's favourite. Do this again. Outside, and let's go to the slums. We got some snacks and handed them out among the children in the slums. Social, +4, blackening, -2. When you were about to leave, suddenly you felt something behind. You turn your head. Whoa. Man in black. Yuffie! Yuffie, is that you? The man in black who suddenly appeared behind you came closer to you, and you were half dead with fright and started running away at once. You ran across several lanes and stopped to take a breath. At this time, you suddenly felt someone giving you a pat on the shoulders from behind. Don't be afraid, it's me. Who are you? Miss Sakura, I'm William. Don't be afraid, it's safe here. Why are you here? I'm wearing like this. About this, it's a long story. I just saw you running all the way, so I caught up with you to see what happened. There was a man in black with hair disheveled just now. It's awful. A man in black with hair, could it be? What the look on William's face. Well, never mind. No big deal. Let's go. I'll take you to somewhere else. God, that made me actually jump. Because I was like, what? I didn't expect that. Because last time when I met him, you meet him a lot more softly. So, poof. Yeah, well, from this small hillside, I can overlook the city below. Hehe, how about that? It's nice, right? I like night scenes here at the most, looking at the lights below from here. I have a feeling of returning to the mortal world. Back to the mortal world? Poof, sounds like you fell from heaven. But you're right, a member of the royal family like you is just like living in the cloud. I'm really a little curious, why did you appear in the sun wearing like this? Actually, I came here quite often. As for why I wear this, it's because I had to hide my identity. If those guys in the palace knew, they would definitely tell the queen. So Sakura, you have to keep the secret from me. Haha, no problem. By the way, I would thank you for what happened last time. You helped me recover the wallet. That's alright. In fact, the child who stole your wallet has some difficulties. Possible. Could you forgive him? Well, actually, I didn't take it to heart. That child, is his family very difficult? The good and the bad have mixed up in the slums. The environment is very bad. The children growing up there have picked up some bad habits, more or less. But I don't think it's their fault. After contacting with them, I found that their nature is not bad. They're just too lack of care. So it comes time to help the children there. This is part of the reason. As a matter of fact, I enjoy coming and going freely with the cloak and dealing with all kinds of people. Compared to structured life in a palace, I feel that such free state is more like real life. Looking at William laughing from his heart, you seem to have a new understanding of this elegant and handsome boy. Right, the security situation in the slums is not very good. It's not very safe for you to come here alone. Next time, if you want to come, just tell me. I'll be your company. So yeah, I can now make, we'll go along here, mango cake. So, hello friend, I can give you mango cake. Actually, I just want to see what favours I like. 10, 25, 2, 5. Oh wait, I missed a lot of oops. You want to know what life will be in the palace? Actually, it's not so mysterious, I tell you. Place pastry intern? Yes, that's true. The students of St. Bridget College can apply to be a pastry intern starting from the second half of the second year. However, only a few applicants could apply for it because of the strict requirements. However, over the years, the applicants who succeeded could be counted on my fingers. What? The person you want to inquire was working in the palace as an intern nearly 20 years ago? Well, I wasn't even born then, huh? However, in those years, the person that could work as an intern in the palace should be just a few. We can query college archives. We should have some clues. College archives. Yeah, and I think now he would be on 30, so yeah. Go back. When the bell for dismissal rings, the students begin to pack school bags. At that time, a pretty girl appears at the door of the classroom. Excuse me, is Henry in at the class? Soon the girl is home with the young lady who got off the carriage together with Henry in on the afternoon of a summer day. Pardon me. The appearance of the girl continues to stir in the classroom. Wow, what a beauty! How can Henry Yin attract her? He turned to Henry Yin, seeing him slightly frown. Why didn't you tell me that you came to college? Let's go. This is not the place where we can talk. Then Henry Yin pulls the girl to the classroom. The class begins to boo and hoot. Sakura, what's the relationship between the girl and Henry Yin? What's the relationship with Henry Yin? Probably friends. I'm not going to judge. They're just friends. Don't make it such a fuss. They might be doing, but you're not going to assume, are you? Today is the time of free activity. Give me food, Basil. There you go. Well done, Basil. You did it. You gave me food. So So yeah, look some more of these. What should I get? I think Madeline. Yeah, I think Williams with macaroons. So, let me go greenhouse. And then that's when I get another recipe. Learn. You brought some snacks and had them among the children in the slums. So yeah. I've got to go and get more materials. But yeah, let's is it everyone? Jack, you come just in time. After chatting with you last time, I've been recording something when I was a child. I remember a lot of interesting things. Yeah, you did like macaron. Wow, you did this for me. I'm so happy. I want to go back, because, hey, you can join my team now. That's great. For now, I can fight side by side with Sakura. Look forward to campus festival if it's going to come soon. So, but it should be in trouble. We'll check it. Don't worry, as long as there are clues, we can keep tracking on to find out. Okay, sorry. Go back. Sakura, it's windy outside today. Why did you come here again? You should wear more next time, huh? You want to check the RTs that year? Although a bit transient, but it should be no problem. I'll help you check it. Don't worry, as long as there are clues, we can keep tracking until we find out the truth. I'll help you. Okay, so. Yay, thank you. How is everyone's ability? So he's 60, 75, 40, 20. Go to bed. After class, you're ready to go back to the dormitory. Lena suddenly stops you and pulls you to the garden mysteriously. Sakura, I have good news. Oh my god, Sakura, I have good news. My brother doesn't have to leave for the time being. Really? That's great. Your brother comes around? No. But my brother and I convinced him. How could you do that? Thanks for your reminding. I talked to my brother for a solution after we went back for that day. Finally, we decided that since my brother doesn't want to run the family business, I'll replace him. Huh? Is that possible? You mean you replace your brother and become the successor of your family business? Yes, I am my father's child anyway. Moreover, I'm more interested in business than my brother in a sense. But your brother is stubborn. How can he be convinced? It wasn't so easy, of course. We almost talked his ear off. Finally, my father just agreed to suspend the plan and give me a chance. After I graduate, I'll learn how to run a business in the enterprise. My father will allow me to be a successor only if I have a good performance. So, my brother is just safe for the time being. And to say to you, who's proud. I believe you can. Sakura, I know me quite well. I suddenly begin to like you. Yeah, how many people were in our team then? 3. I think she'll join us soon. That's, oh, I'm out of supplies, aren't I? Oops. Buy materials. I've got through my 500 amount of flowers. Like, I'm fine with everything else, it's a flower. Flower just goes. You know what? Bye. These guys can benefit you in like, boosting your asset. Watching from the things I still hear could be about. pastry making flowers are often used as a theme. Today we're going to the greenhouse. So you'll observe those flowers will curvy and try to show the characteristic charm. After you've returned to a customer to first and look for flowers they are uninterested in, you see a hydra, it's a blossom. The more you look at it, the more beautiful you feel it is. So you stop and start the competition. Halfway through your painting, you encounter a little problem and are going to ask Helen. You look for him for a long time and finally find him caught in the greenhouse, but he seems to cough violently. Go over there and see what's happened to him. I'm fine, just I'm allergic to pollen. Alright, I'll go out first. Please help me collect everybody's work later. Slum to pot snacks, small kids, so yeah. And fruit pudding. Yay, almost getting out of that. What's his favourite then? 30. Is it someone? William. I'm so happy that when I chose into. Okay. Just making sure it's not dialogue, because like they all been seem to do like bits of dialogue, and I'm like. I'm just like character. It's like I love everyone, so I'm gonna give them all cake. A gentle smile. Hearing a knock at the door. I know it's you. Give me your coat. You go wash your hands. I'll prepare night snacks. Let's eat together. I got some clues about that thing you asked last time. I looked through students' archive of the college over the period of time and discovered that a total of only 3 people might be the owner of the page of the diary. 2 of them are less likely to be owning because their friends over the years can be tracked. Only the last one is suspicious. This man is called Winston. 20 years ago, he was a big man on campus. When he was in the second year in college, he successfully passed the application for pastry chef internship and was also very popular there. Somehow, after his loss in a competition, he suddenly disappeared. The college seems to only have these information about him. Missing. Only taught you one, yeah, that's cool. Go to bed. One night you come to the practice room and want to review what was taught in the daytime. Walking in the empty practice room, you can't help feeling a bit disappointed. Since the girl appeared, Henry Yin seemingly hasn't been in the practice room at night for a long time. You compose yourself and begin to concentrate on practicing. A few hours later. It's tiring. That's all for today. You're walking back to the dormitory. The blooming sakura along the campus path is gone, with only green leaves left in the trees. Recall the night when you were walking with Henry Yin side by side, you have a subtle, bitter feeling. It's late. Why are you standing here alone? You scared me. It's autumn, but you're wearing so few clothes and standing in the street in the midnight. Do you intend to catch a cold and skip classes? He apparently wants to show care, but his words don't sound pleasant. How do you think about the relationship between the girl and Henry Yin? Is the girl who asked you in the classroom the other day your friend? Why are you asking the question? Actually, I only saw you two in the pastry street in the summer holidays. Why were you there? Don't think too much, she's just a friend of mine. Although Henry Yin sounds lukewarm, you seemingly hear sweet notes. They turned out to be just ordinary friends. I'm leaving. Don't just stand here. I want to see if I can finish. Yeah, so I've got 2 more classes and I'll finish. Seeing the work collected last time, the level of it considered. It's also disgraces the name of colleges community like this. Today we're not going to learn new content and hand out the works collected last time and give you due guidance one by one later. The class will soon come to an end. He's busy and never comes to guide you, but you're going to stay after class. And so what? I'm just too busy and I have no time to talk about your work. The penny on you draw is not bad, but it would be better if you can pay attention to several places. It's great that you don't leave. Let me give you a detailed explanation. So muslin cake. Do this one more time, because then should be basically done. Because each one you just need 100 points, so I know how to do all of them now, basically. He's 40 now, so I can actually get him to join the team. So if I go, hey, following me is a dangerous thing. I would not have been known if I didn't accept. So yay, I've got 4. So I think I'm gonna have 5 if Lena joins, but we'll see. Chaka, have you ever been to other countries? I want to go to the outside world and look around everywhere. Would you want to go? Here's the Russian book, but I don't need it more, so you can take it. So yeah. Let's see how we're doing with everyone before we get on to the next day. So 40, 60, 95 and 75, so yeah. Henry Yin is always the easiest one to boost up, but that's because he's a bit more point. Oh, didn't ask you to go to his room that afternoon. Sorry to ask you to come. Sit down, please. A friend bought me some wasagashi from the East Island the other day. Let's have it for tea today. Miss M, do you have anything to say to me? Huh, you're impatient as ever. I invite you here today as to show thanks. Thank me? Lena told me all that you said. Lena always appears indifferent, but actually is self-reclusive. I heard that she actually talked with me about it this time because of you. I just chatted with her about how I feel. She came around to the idea herself. I can see that Lena likes you. She really has a friend. A friend. Yes, Lena lets me tell you she wants to join your team. She feels shy to tell you about that in person. But I know my sister has many weaknesses and may make trouble for you. So if you want to pursue her, I'll not take her side. Yes. Thanks, Sakura. I'm glad Lena has you as a friend. Sakura, I'll still stay in the college and see you and the others grow. I feel sad for such a life. Everyone admires at your family, but why do you want to abandon what others are dying for? Yes, everyone wants it. Some people work for dreams, some people work for interest, but most people work just for existence. Those who work for existence typically have no other choice. If they can have other choices, won't they pursue something else? If Lena really likes business, I'll support her. If she feels regretful one day, I'll not let her do the things I don't like instead of me. If an enterprise can only be inherited by the family, it will decline sooner or later because of the inevitability of a certain generation of inheritor. So we'll better let nature take its course and hand the business to the suitable ones. It seems that I've talked about it. Sakura, I hope you're not feeling bored. Let's change the topic. Come and try the brusquets to see whether it matches your taste. So yeah. Okay, I've done all that. Last lesson to painting. Today is the last class. Let me share with you my own learning experience and preparation over the years. As for painting, I've already shared with you all that I can share. The master gives you the basic instruction. Whether you can do it well or not depends on your own hard work. June, what level will depend on your own in the future. Painting reaches expert level. After class, all classmates are gone. Hayden organises his teaching plan silently. His silent and slender figure appears to be a bit lonely. You're going to approach him and say something. Pasaka, you're still here. Do you want to have a chat? I heard that your hometown is the West Island. There's a canyon which I've always wanted to visit. Actually, I wonder if he actually... That's funny because I've done all really nice things, but he's like... There. Yeah. It's really weird. Okay. Greenhouse, let's bother the old man. Lady? Okay, back to game. Here we go. So, how are we anyway? Intelligence, aesthetic. Go outside, slums. We brought some snacks and handed them out among the children in the slums. So, go to your kitchen. Fruit pudding. Make cake. Actually, I've only got a lot of cakes, haven't I? Inventory finished. Yeah, I've got enough for now. I can boost up on the mango though. Yeah. You let guy go. These are special snacks made by pastry chefs. I especially keep it and wait for you to eat together. How about that? It tastes very special, right? I loved to eat this when I was a child. Hello, when I talk to you, your eyes should look at me. Have you missed me recently? Look at your name, Sakura. I don't know why. Recently I've been a little reluctant to let you go back every time. Sorry, Chichi is inappropriate to say so. Oh, those doki feelings. Just funny. Shouldn't be, because like, I like cute things, but it's just funny when it's like, I can't. It's like a drama instead of actually taking itself seriously. Today we'll talk about fondant cakes. Fondant cakes are cakes covered by fondant rather than fresh cream. You don't say. It says it in its name, lady. It's fondant cakes. But okay, whatever. Fondant cakes are decorated with fondant-made flowers or animals. Such cakes were once crucial to royal weddings and hence viewed as a symbol of noble. A real fondant cake master can be rated as an excellent sculptor. I don't expect you to quickly master the skill. Even as a teacher, I just have the superficial knowledge. Of course, there are student-like students in the campus history. I remember amazing fondant cakes once appeared in past campus festivals. How is your preparation for Christmas festival? Those who haven't completed tasks must hurry up. Susan just knows how to make a fondant cake while explaining it. The complex process dazzles everyone's eyes. As the students are far from being skilled, most work sounds statutory. Sakura, how about you? I think it's difficult. I almost hate to see it. Hey, your cake looks better than me. The fondant Sakura looks vivid. But it's not good anyway. No guest might want to buy it. That's true. Fondant cake looks good, but difficult to make. Gee, wow. Sakura, look over there. You look into the direction of being pointed at. Finding there is a crowd there. William, you're so handsome. I admire you very much. William, I didn't expect you so skilled at making fondant cakes. Hearing the words, you squeeze into the crowd to see what's going on. That double-layered fondant cake comes into sight. Caracals of complex fondant laces look elegant and vivid. The two swans decorated on top are graceful and lifelike. What a surprise! William's not only handsome but also good at pastry. I think it must have special treatment for him that as a transfer he need not attend the exam. As it turns out, he has real abilities. Yes, I also think as a member of royal family who just comes here on the spur of the moment is a complete surprise. Give me those food. Okay, so tea, basically, just gives you some charm. fingers gently stir your bangs. What? So is his fingers like twirling in your hair, or is he like stroking your hair, like patting it or something? Like what? Like he's got his like okay, I don't. It's like literally he's got his fingers on your temple and stirring the front of your bangs. Okay, thanks for that image. If I'm tempted, you will be in danger. Do you still want to continue? I forgot to do Italian voices. Really bad Italian voice. If one day I recalled to the palace, I would miss the days I spent here. Such a night I spent with you is like a dream. Those cheesy one-liners. Suddenly grabbing your hands. Why are your hands so cold? If your body is not very well, how couldn't you struggle hard with me in the future? Closing to you and staring at you. Not very nice though. Forget it. After all, you are the one I have a crush on. It's like nothing comes from it. He's just like he says it, but it's weird because wouldn't that be more better storyline wise? He seems to drink a little wine, for his face is a little reddish. Jacko, do you think I'm too old? Actually, I'm only 7 years older than you. Sounds I'm too old for sure. However, I'm also heard that some girls like mature men. What's your opinion about it? Sir, you're drunk. That is my opinion at the moment. We'll talk about this when you're sober, if you're willing. The day of the club activity today. Elegance Club holds an aesthetic sharing meeting themed on the beauty that once touched me. Exactly, you see not only William but also another familiar figure, Heron, in the sharing meeting. Remember that year in the Iceland? I was caught on top of the mountains in a wooden house in a snowstorm that stopped after day and night. When I walked out of the wooden house, I found a clean, white and quiet world, and it seemed as if the time was also frozen in a snowstorm. At that moment, a squirrel scampered down from the treetop and stood in the snow not far from me as if hunting for food. It seemed the squirrel had found me, then it stopped and stood still, staring at me quietly. So there was only a person and a squirrel under fault of heaviness. Hearing wanted to make the food present as if being passing on the scene in a snowstorm. So, do you have any personal feelings you want to share with everyone? I guess I won't. The place I grew up is called West Highlands, where the fireworks show is held every summer, 1 year. And then I went to find the place, but it is nowhere to be found. It is not the personal experience, I doubt it might be just a dream. So once indeed, thank you for sharing. I just want to share a story with everyone. When I was a boy, I often climbed up into the highest loft of the castle and wanted to see further afield. For some time, I found there was a Goneming lantern flying up from the forest in the west of the castle every night. It lasted for months, so I was very curious and wanted to know who flies the lantern in the forest. One night, I can't wait and quietly run out of the castle into the forest finally. At last, can you guess what I found? As you imagine, it's not a ghost story. The truth is that every night, a spoony man who lost his beloved wife lit a lantern in the forest where it was once a love nest of them, as a tribute to his wife. As someone who is lonely and sadly questioned now, and as prophetic flying lanterns are also impressive and unforgettable. Let's enjoy their own experiences in session. The wonderful stories are very memorizing. Give me food. That's what that song always makes me think. Is like, give me food, 'cause it's days when I want food. And it's just like, oh, you're in school and you're learning. His lips to your ears and wondering, why are you hiding from me? Isn't it what you want? Or you like this more? He's touchy. But that isn't surprising because some people are. Oh, William. Tucker, have you ever thought of being a palace pastry chef? Anyway, it's a matter of pride. In the palace, your skills will be put to good use and recognised to the greatest extension. What's the plan after graduation? If you like, I don't mind taking you with me to realize my dream. You can give me a reply after serious consideration. It's actually funny that he was getting drunk. Sakura, I wish I could accompany you like this forever, caring about you quietly. I always think sometimes he doesn't even say this, it's just what he's thinking and you just hear his thoughts. I forgot about the thingy. Oh, I'll do it another time. I have bad memory. I just thought I might boost this. You don't really get to be good friends with Lucy, so it's fine. It's just I thought, oh, it'd be cool just to finish another one, because why not? I might go do F3 and work today, why not? To do this business, the most important thing is to understand guests' philosophy. If you don't understand what a guest needs, then he won't come to you next time. You should pay attention to your communication skills and behave appropriately. Don't inquire about guest privacy at random or only make a nuisance of yourself. Career skills depend on your popularity. Often more and learn more. Observe more and learn more. Try to phantom out guest thoughts. You have come a little date today. Go put makeup and change your clothes quickly. There is a guest over there who just arrived. It's the first time for him to come here. I hand him over to you. After dress up, you come to the table at which the guests were sitting. The man looked a little drunk. He seemed to have drunk a lot already. Hey, the girl's here. Shoshi, come over. I can't hear clearly what you said. The guest stepped to his stout and strong hands, grabbing your forearm and pulled you into his arm rudely. You pulled forth your strength and tried to throw off his hand, yet failed. Leave her alone. You, who the hell are you? Dared to beat me? Who am I? Mamma mia, who am I? You are not qualified to ask. Dear me, what's the matter? Disrespectful guest, no matter how happy you are, please hold down a little bit. Don't scare my girls. Madam, for such a person who doesn't know the rules, let me help you give him a lesson. Not at all, it's just a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding, so I could pour a glass of wine for Childy quickly. I'm also sorry to have frightened you. It's just because of our poor service. Please forgive me. Come on this way. Please, let me introduce the most popular girl, Lily, to you. Took the guests to walk away, leaving you honey alone. You've met an upperclassman while working in such place. You felt very embarrassed and didn't want to do. Don't look at me like this. I won't ask you why you're here, and also have no interest in spreading. When he took 2 clean glasses, poured less than half a glass of whiskey and handed it to you. Drink some wine to help you get over the shock. I'm here, nothing will happen tonight. With that, he didn't see you anymore, but picked up another wine glass, poured himself a glass of wine and drank it off. After a long while, when you thought he wouldn't talk again tonight, he spoke again. Everyone has their own stories. I won't be so boring to judge your choice. The guests coming here suddenly thought that by spending a little money, they could get girls comfortable and pleasing in return. I'm also one of those famous men, aren't I? However, I still want to remind you, you will infinitely be dragged down one day if you stay here for a long time. I don't want to see a girl like you have such a result. I don't want to see you like her. With that, he poured a full glass of wine again and drank off. You read endlessly loneliness from his clean-cut side face. Let's make everyone happy. Gig. I don't want to let you get hurt. Oh, you look sad. It always made me think of like Romano though. Oh, okay, Jenny leaning on you. Jacob, why does time fly so quickly when I'm with you? I hope the time stands still at this moment so I can stay with you forever. Everyone's just turning into cheese. Everyone's just goopy cheese in this. Like, he doesn't really go too cheesy. He's just like, you know what, if you feel like it, like, join me and we could be together. Like, so. Oh, I forgot it. Oh. The annual event, Campus Festival, finally arrives. Now, check your academic achievements in this semester. Only students meeting requirements are eligible to participate in the Campus Festival. The indicators are under testing. Well, elective courses are not bad. The team is taking shape, that's good. Well, you have already mastered advanced recipe, you have some strengths that can be Okay, the students meeting requirements come with me. The rest may go back and pack up. This is a rule of the college. Don't blame me for my heartlessness. Pass the test of dismissed and qualified for attending the campus festival. Chapter 5. Okay. Could leave it there, because otherwise I won't have a voice. So it's silently drying out. So yeah, we've got through chapter 4 and we're getting slowly into chapter 5. We're slowly getting there. Chapter 5 I think is the last chapter. So yeah, we've got everyone pretty much really liking us, because I've got everyone in the hundreds almost. He's a bit low, but yeah, so we'll probably be able to pick any of them, but we'll see. Let me save. Cover that one. No, I don't want to keep talking. So I've saved it there. So yeah, that's everything really. Everyone's slowly becoming our brilliant besties and lovers. So that's the end for this.